How will this play out? What are the crucial swing states and what should be paying attention to?
Well, we should be paying attention to Florida and Indiana. That's where the votes are going to be counted first. Those are both very important states. The president has to keep those battleground states, Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania. He needs Arizona and maybe Nevada. He has a road to the electoral college. I mean, he's not going to win the national poll. He's going to probably, he might win the electoral college vote. He won 306 the last time. I think he'll probably get 276 this time. Now, look, the American polls don't count for much because it's too close to call. What does count are the polls that tell you that most Americans say that America's going in the wrong direction. The Republicans say the Democrats are taking them in the direction of communism. And the Republicans say the Democrats are taking them in the direction of, communism and dictatorship. So we got this huge polarization in America. And while it's too close to call, there might be a landslide. But I don't think Joe Biden's going to get a landslide. Keep in mind, both of these candidates are 70 years old. Trump is 74, and Biden is 78 years old. They are the last of the baby boom generation trying to make their mark on American politics. We have the reality host versus the professional politician. This may be very exciting, but the world is looking for the results because each of them will mean different things to the world's stock markets, alliance systems, and friends and allies across the world.
So would you say, Joe, that Biden at this point has more options to reach 270 electoral vote when we think about the swing states and how it can play out?
If he wins the state of Pennsylvania or the state of Florida, his chances of winning the election are about 90%. So that's what you have to watch out. I doubt that's going to happen. If he picks up 7 to 8% of the national vote, he'll probably have enough votes to do it. But his road to the electoral college is not very easy because he can get millions more votes than the president, but he may not win the electoral states because each of the states has so many electoral votes. The founding fathers didn't trust democracy. They trusted the states and the elections for the electors in each of those states. So I think Biden's road is a little hard. I also think Biden's going to have trouble picking up a lot of the young black men who don't see anything in it for him. He's going to have trouble picking up the Generation Z. These are the kids who've grown up since 2011 or since 9/11. They don't see much in Biden. Biden is an old-fashioned politician. He goes way back to the 1960s and 70s. He may not be relating very much, but he's tried to unify the party. And if he gets in, he's got two choices. He has to unify the party or unify the American people. And the party is left-wing. That is, the major elements want more taxes, and they want more social services and the like, and they want higher taxes on richer people. So that may be a hard ask. I think right now Biden would have a hard time winning the election because Donald Trump is a master in the media. He has tonight 87 million Twitter followers. I mean, he's got his own printing press. So, he's a very formidable figure.
Right, and he has done way more campaigning in the last couple of days than Biden. I mean, people like to see that. They like this face-to-face contact. Let's see, maybe these latest couple of days can be crucial for Donald Trump. But he already said that he might challenge the results. How are we looking at this? Can this end at the Supreme Court at the end?
Yes, it could either end up in the Supreme Court, which might have to count the votes, or it could wind up, if there's a tie, could wind up in the House of Representatives, where the 435 representatives represent 50 states, so you get 50 votes there. So it could go to the House, and he has an advantage there because the state legislatures, right now, 28 of them are Republican, and if it goes to the Supreme Court, he'll win there because a number of the justices were appointed by him, so he could probably count on them. Or on election night, even if he's not a victor, he might claim victory. And if he loses the election next couple of days, he will challenge it. So there's all kinds of ways for him to resist. What we have to look out for is to see if that people will violently respond. People who don't like Donald Trump may take to the streets. And we've all seen what happens when protests turn into riots or his his supporters might turn to the streets if they think he was cheated out of his elections. So this is a very interesting election. We got a difficult election. Who's going to count the votes? Do the votes count? And who's going to be the winner? And it may take a long time to get a winner. And Donald Trump, even if he loses, he can, in that lame duck period between November and January, he could resign the presidency, turn it over to Michael Pence, who will then give him a pardon for all of his crimes. So there's all kinds of things that Donald Trump can do. But the thing we've learned from Donald Trump is he's unpredictable. So that's what makes this very interesting to observe.
Right, Joe Siracusa, I do appreciate that insight for us.